What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Lockdown Career Mode. This is episode number 36, and today we are returning with our first Premier League games of the campaign as we take on Norwich City, newly promoted at home, Burnley away at Turf Moor, and in a big test against Liverpool at home. I'm also going to do something I never do in my career modes, and that's simulate this second qualifying round after our 4-0 victory in the first leg. Basically puts us through to the Europa League group stage, and we might make a signing as well. Tons of stuff to get through. So Docs, for goodness sake, stop nattering on, let's just get straight to it! And just before we dive into the first games this episode, a bid for Nathan Collins. Bournemouth want to take him on loan, but I want to make sure I've got at least 5 centre-backs here this season, due to us now playing in the Europa League. And of course, for those that did miss the season opener, first and foremost, what are you doing, man? You missed an amazing episode, where of course we saw our budget for the season, which was incredibly low, based on last year's high finish in the league, and of course the prize money too. After the signing of Tomori, just £8 million remaining. I don't know what to do with the remaining money in our budget between now and the end of the transfer window. I'm not against picking up a squad player, but I think it might be better just to leave it and play the pre-contract game in January. I guess we just have to wait and see. Oh, we've got a big bid here for Nathan Ferguson as well. Levante, 10.2 mil. Obviously, Matty Cash is our first choice right back. We could get up to around 13 to 14 million for him. Whilst he is a backup here, I love his versatility. And again, if the board ain't going to give us much money, I'm not going to sell players to raise the cash. We've got to keep the band together and grow as a squad. So first game of the Premier League season as newly promoted Norwich come and take us on here at the City Grounds. We aim to get off to a winning start just like last year away at Craven Cottage. I'm not sure if Provenzano, Herman Bamba, Teddy Gray will be in the Norwich lineup today, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. And I'm targeting a big 3 points and a big statement of intent on match day 1. Let's get a big victory and score a few goals as well. Norwich coming forward, but Mason says no, give me that ball. And a quick chance here if Divock Origi can turn. Roll it through to Marco. And Vandenberg's got a bit of space to let fly, but scuffs it and puts it way wide. Still goalless in the early stages, plenty of game to go though. Plenty of chance to come, I'm sure. Good interception by Cash, and puts it through the legs of McLean and starts to break as well. King to Origi. Oh, lovely first touch by Divock. This should be one. And it's off the off the bar. How many times last season, man? Can't have another campaign like this. Norwich have a good chance here as McLean finds Buendia, and the shot from range has cannoned in. Kenny McLean has given the Canaries their lead with the first shot of the game. For them. 1-0. Wow. Well, okay. I did not expect that. First real chance for Norwich. Quick little 1-2. And Bryce Sambrew last season was one clean sheet away from the Golden Glove. Is getting absolutely nowhere near that one. A rocket from range. Canaries in front. And the script is being torn up on the opening day. Everyone knows these can be the toughest games to win, but I certainly did not expect it. As Vandenberg finds Origi. Oh, referee! I swear we get no luck in this save. 45 minutes away from Norwich celebrating a massive win on the opening day. I've noticed that happen so many times. Not just throughout this save, but in general in this year's FIFA. It's just like there seems to be no consistency whatsoever with the additional minutes to get added on. Like sometimes you'll see the games get played for like 6-7 minutes in stoppage time, injury time. And yet sometimes the referees are so quick to blow the whistle, even when you're going through for a clear chance. It's very frustrating. As Travis wins it back, and King held it up really well. Hayden, Josh King, 1-1, no! Come on! A team that have to finish in 5th place. This is going to be a shocking opening day performance here. A 1-0 loss at home to newly promoted Norwich shouldn't be happening. Ward-Prowse to Matty Cash, almost out of energy, but has the pace to step in field. It's Marco. It's off the post. You're having a laugh. I'm resigned to this being a loss on match day 1. I mean, you can't play as well as we have today. Hit the woodwork this many times. Oh, yes! And not get the win. But Marco gives us the leveller. Thank God. I don't even want to sing the song because I'm so frustrated. Great hold-up play by Josh, and the scout future star drills it into the top corner. There's 15 minutes to go. Can we now find a winning goal here in front of the home fans? This is going to be such a disappointing way to start the season as Norwich are looking for a second goal to win it here. McKennie, tackle by Tomori. And this is it. King, Origi. Oh, surely. Oh, you are absolutely joking. 4 times in the game. 4 times we hit the woodwork. I mean, there are just some games, man. Some games. I don't believe it. I don't know why there was so much elevation on that shot. I didn't put that much power on it, but some games you're just not destined to win. Thought Marco was really good today. Hit the woodwork and of course scored our all-important leveler, but this is just one of those games where I don't think there's anything more we could have done. You can blame the poor finishing if you want, but really, I just think it was one of those matches where EA does not want you to win. I wanted to let you know that I'm a bit worried having read some of the speculation surrounding me. I want to ask you to give me another chance to prove I'm the best man for the job. Oh, Joe knows. Joe knows that now Tomori's in, he's going to struggle to get back in the starting 11. I mean, the lineup changes every week, Joe. You know that. Playing European football this season, you'll get plenty of chances, mate. Plenty of chances. So moving into our second game today, which will be a simulated one. I know I never simulate, perhaps once a series at most, but after leading this tie 4-0 from the first leg, we know we're going through to the Europa League group stages, and this way we can fit Liverpool into our schedule. So 4-0 win with the backup brigade, and we are into the group stages of the Europa League as we expected. We've got a match rescheduled email there. In fact, we've got 2. So, has the draw been made? Has the draw for the Europa League group stage already been made? I don't think it got made until the end of the transfer window, but it might have already gone through, you know. It has. Oh, hang on, no, we got another playoff. Oh, what? I thought we just had one qualifying round and that was it. We got another playoff, and we got the Irish side Bohemians. Oh, that's coming today, actually, on the 19th. Which means that I won't be able to squeeze Liverpool in. Well, I'll try. I'll do my best. We definitely got Burnley away the first leg of the qualifying round, and I'll try and squeeze in Liverpool as a 4th and final game. So second game of 4 and first away day of the Premier League campaign after being held on the opening day to a 1-1 draw in very frustrating circumstances. We must bounce back here away at Turf Moor against the Clarets. It's Burnley in the second of 4 games. Let's get a big 3 points and get it right this time. Come on, Forest, let's get it right this time, shall we? I mean, no need to make changes to the personnel or the tactics. We played fine against Norwich, just didn't get it over the green. Hayden wins it back, and now Ward-Prowse finds Origi, and a really good chance for a quick break here as Travis finds Saka, and this really should be 1-0. Oh, it's brilliant from Origi. And Saka's shot saved, and King turns in the rebound. 7 minutes in, much quicker start, 1-0 Forest. Saka trying to drive down left-hand side and use that electric pace that he's got, and away he goes. Travis just screened for him there, down the left to allow the code to keep on going. Storm into the area, it's Saka. And it's off the crossbar again. 5-2. Iheanacho shut down by Tomori, and he blocked the cross and start to break as well. That's great defending from Fikayo. And away we go, James Ward-Prowse. Origi ahead of him, and look at Tomori continuing to run down the right hand side. Now we know he's got the pace, and away he goes. Our pace is actually westward. How's your cross, Tomori? It's decent. And it could have been 2, and it is! Divock Origi turns in a rebound, but that all started with Tomori winning it back, leading the break, and Divock gets his first of the year. Hayden leading the break, and he's got Cash out wide if he can find him. Lovely ball by Isaac, and away goes Matty. He's got Origi in the middle. I'll try and roll it into his path. It's Divock. It's a great save by Nick Pope. We could be 4 or 5 goals up here. This has been a great attacking display. Cash, Hayden, Bell, Travis. He can strike him. Off the post. 6 times now. Hayden starting to break, and out wide is Cash asking for it there, and Matty's all alone. He's in behind the back line. This should be 3, and it is. Matty off the mark. 3-0 Nottingham Forest, and after a disappointing draw in the opening day, this is the way to repay the fans. 3-0. Oh, watch that ball, watch that ball. Golden chance here for Burnley. It's Iheanacho, out comes Samba. What a save by Bryce. And Travis tracks back to head it out of touch as well. Samba alert as ever. 3-0, game's over, but he wants the clean sheet. Tomori to Mason. And go on, Watson. Charge into the area, son. Charge into the area. Have a little run. Watson! Yes! Yes! Mason Watson wraps up a picture perfect away day on match day 2, 4-0. I love him, I love him, I love this kid to pieces. 1-2 with Matty Cash, and look at the composure from the boulder. Weaker left foot on the volley, out of the sky, just coolly strokes it into the bottom corner. Burnley 0, Nottingham Forest 4. What a way to respond in front of the travelling fans. This has been perfect. From pure frustration to total elation. What a bounce back from Nottingham Forest. 4-0 the final score. A picture perfect performance. Hit the woodwork twice in the game as well. Could have and probably should have been a bigger scoreline. But listen, I'm not going to complain. It was an amazing team performance. Probably one of our best team performances of the save so far. Everyone played well, nobody performed poorly, and everyone was clicking in a great victory. And this is the key for me as well. Keeping the band together, not selling any of our players in this summer window. I mean, the board have made a statement. They don't think we need to make new signings, and based on that performance, we don't. So third of 4 games then, and it is now Bohemians away in Ireland as we look to get through the second playoff round, and surely this time make the group stages. First leg away from home. Let's get a big first leg result like we did in the last round and ensure the tie is surely over heading back home. So, to Edin Dzeko, who scored a brace last time we were here in Ireland. He's got Tyrese making a move there, and he can send him through. What a ball by the Bosnian. And Campbell held up, but he's going to try and dink it. Oh, is it going to go in? No, just wide the post. What a goal that would have been. Should have put us in red tonight as well. Struggling a little bit to differentiate the shirts as Dale Fry heads that corner over. Still 0-0, but not worried. I'm sure the first goal's coming. Campbell on the ball, starting a quick break here. He's found Dzeko. And Edin plays through Tyrese. Exactly what we want to see. And Campbell smacks it in, and there we have it. 36 minutes in, once again, took us a while, but now we've got the opening goal. I can't see Bohemians causing us too much trouble. So, to Brennan Johnson, if we can get a second goal right before the break, that could be really crucial. Tyrese, lovely first touch. Dzeko, Johnson. Oh, it's brilliant support work from Dzeko out there. And Brennan Johnson, he clips it in off the post. Well, we'll count it. 7th time we've hit the woodwork, although this time it results in a goal. Dzeko, though, has been great at supporting the team tonight. That's a lovely through ball. And I tell you what, as Chris Twardek is onto this, he's lobbed it over Darlow and found the back of the net. Made by Millwall. What a goal. Bohemians are back in it. Learn that at the den. Chris Twardek, the young Canadian. Obviously never worked out for us, but wasn't a bad little player as a youngster. But despite them half in deficit, I think we'll be okay. Yes, we've conceded, but I'm pretty sure we're still going through. It certainly hasn't been exactly according to plan tonight, but as Dzeko is through to get a goal himself, which he totally deserves, and does, he smacks it in. That should do it now. Bohemians, to be fair, gave us a scare, but I think now we're surely heading through. Not quite as routine as the St. Pat's victory, but a win is a win. 3-1 the final score. I think we're heading through. Gave us a bit of a scare with that wonderful goal by the young Canadian, but yeah, they'll need to score 3 goals in Nottingham, and I can't see that happening. But man of the match to the old man, Edin Dzeko, once again, a brilliant performance by the big Bosnian. Set up our first 2 and then scored the 3rd as well. He looks really good. So let's move into our 4th and final game of today's episode as we take on last year's Premier League champions Liverpool, who also won the treble as well. Our first big test of the season, it's Jurgen Klopp's side at the City Ground. I'll certainly take a point. Come on, Nottingham Forest. Haven't picked up a scalp in the series so far if we don't count that win against Chelsea in the FA Cup, which I don't because it was on penalties, and of course it was a bizarre shootout which sort of was easy for us to win. So still gets to pick up a big win against one of these big boys here. But Travis, who's just given us the lead. What a start. 6 minutes in and we are in front. Well, I did not expect that. Josh King with brilliant hold-up play. Marco, the dummy runner, allows Travis tons of space, and he's not going to miss from 12 yards. Lewis with the goal. This is why we've kept him here and not sold him, because I love him as a box-to-box. And Nottingham Forest have gone in front against last year's treble winners. Okay, Saka, great tackle. But it'll drop straight to Fabinho. There's a long way to go, and it's not taken very long for the Reds to get back on level terms. Mood dampened instantly. Bobby Firmino, 1-1. Travis wins it back, and now Watson's going to send it through to Cash as we'll pass out from the back. We made a good start to this game, you know. We scored the opening goal. We've had a lot of the ball, but unfortunately, can't get another chance thus far. Hayden, with Matty asking for it. 2-1! Back in front, Matty with the goal. 2nd and 2. We're fearless out there. What a start! Oh, don't do it again. Don't do it again. Salah and Van den Berg comes across to put it behind for a corner. We look really good when out of possession, working so hard. We've scored 2 today as well. And I must say, I've been really impressed by this first half here from Forest. Really impressed as Ward-Prowse looks for Saka. And Bukayo. Origi, surely! No! Should have been free. Marucci, cross to Fabinho. Great chance here for Liverpool. They should take it. It's Fabinho. It's 2-2. Great chance for the Reds, and they weren't going to spurn it. Back on level terms again. Salah, tackled by Ward-Prowse, but gets it straight back. Watch that cross, in it goes. Mason does well to head it away. Still 1-1, but it's going to be all about backs to the wall in the second half. The Reds going for a winning goal. Oh man, this is tense. Watson on the turn has done really well. Oh, and Alisson makes the save. There's a winner in this. Ball to Xherdan Shaqiri. Marco tracking back did well, but careful. Oh, you just need to be careful. A great chance here for the Reds. Ball inside. It's Shaqiri. It's 3-2. Holding on to the point, and the Swiss man makes it 3-2. One final chance. Ward-Prowse leading a break into Origi. King. Marco just couldn't get away. Oh, such a shame. Still searching for our first scalp against a big team in the Premier League, but to be fair to us here, I thought we played really well. I'm proud of the effort out there. It's a really even contest. It could have gone either way. I think a point would have been fair, but sadly just couldn't hold on to it. Man of the match to Fabinho, the game winner. So frustrating to lose it to the death there, but you know what? So many positives. Keep it in perspective. We played well. Plenty of the season remaining. And that will end today's episode of the Lockdown Career Mode as well, guys. So a massive thank you for watching. I really hope you have enjoyed it. If you did enjoy today's episode, then please do drop a like. Much love to you all, and I'll see you for the next episode featuring the second leg of our Europa League playoff, the group stage if we get there, Crystal Palace away, and transfer deadline day very soon.